Heading down to the block. What is up, guys? Welcome to the map breakdown of the block in Battlefield Hardline. In this map, you get exactly what it says. A block. It's basically a neighborhood block. Nothing too fancy or flashy. It's really straightforward. Literally. This is the smallest map in Hardline, so let's break down the key areas, strategies, and I'll throw in my 2 cents along the way. Let's play some Battlefield Hardline. Alright, so right away we see the map is shaped just like a big rectangle. It's pretty easy to navigate. You probably won't be getting lost anytime soon. The layout is extremely simplified. Let's start off on the west end for the first key area, which are the houses. These houses are pretty close in proximity, so you can actually get away with using your sidearm as you hunt for the enemy. If you wanted a better vantage point, go ahead and grapple up onto the roof to defend this area. The house that's under construction proves for some decent coverage, but it's mostly wood, so it can get easily destroyed. This map can actually be demolished pretty well. There's a lot of destruction. Go ahead and use that destructibility to your advantage by taking out the enemy cover and flushing them out. The next key location is close by, which is the 2-story condo. This condo does seem, kind of out of place aesthetically speaking. It doesn't really fit with the other designs of the houses, so I'm kind of wondering why it's even there. Nevertheless, you can actually hunker down on the top story, which allows you to peek in and out of the windows. This gives you a good vantage point of the central locations. You can actually grapple up to the second story, but there's hardly any cover up there. There's probably none, so I would recommend staying inside the second story. If you see an enemy from up there, go ahead and tag him and let your ground team know their position. Since the condo is more of a middle ground position on the battlefield, here's a great area to deploy a satellite phone. Having your team spawn close to the action but at a safe distance is key to pushing forward the assault. This leads me to the next key location, which is the centralized apartment building. This is where you'll see lots of action due to its central position. Depending on what game mode you're playing, go ahead and pick up the RPG that's located in the playground area. Use this to clear out the rooms hardline style. Eventually, all the chaos and explosion and fire really wears the building down and causes them to collapse. Each one can actually collapse individually. This levolution event causes the entire area to have limited cover, so you may have to kind of crawl around prone style to get to a safe area. The next area is the strip mall on the east end. It's technically, you'll be actually contending more of the backside storage areas. That's kind of actually the main close quarter combat areas you'll be fighting it out in. There's 3 different stores, which causes for 3 different sections, almost like 3 different rooms in the strip mall area. It is strictly close quarters combat in here. You can actually open up the bay doors or close them if you need to kind of break up those side pictures if you're taking on enemy fire. The last key areas is kind of like a 2-in-1. It's just the street on the south end and the alleyway on the north end. These 2 lanes run parallel to each other, so basically one of the fastest way to get from one side of the map to the other. However, with these lanes being very linear, snipers love to post up on the corners and take people out that are traveling on the road. Thus, go ahead and use the leapfrog technique as you bounce from one car to another for cover. That's all I got from the map breakdown of the block in Battlefield Hardline. The block is, really small map. I have seen matches on here, Conquest large with up to 64 people, and on this tiny map, and it just gets chaotic. There's too much stuff going on. You're spawning and dying and spawning and dying. I would actually only recommend playing with maybe 12 people on this map since it's really small, and you want to have fun on the map and not just spawn and die and spawn and die and spawn and die. Or maybe that's just the way I'm playing, but if there's too many people on the map, it doesn't become enjoyable. Check out more of my map breakdown videos of Everglades and Riptide. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, or better yet, subscribe to my channel for more map guides, strategies, and my 2 cents. This has been the Mapped Out Gamer. Peace.